Good morning, everyone. Today is November 11, 2024. Welcome to the opening of bids for Project ID 25K0023, Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building, Covered Court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. 25K0025, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Covered Court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. 25K0029, Construction, Completion of Multipurpose Building, Covered Court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin. And 25K0034, construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin. But before we start, may I request everyone to please stand up for the opening prayer to be led by Mr. Malik Story 2.
Let's worship the Holy Presence of God, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, as we gather together, we thank you for your endless goodness to us. Thank you for all the skills and talents you have given us, and for everyone who is part of this beautiful team. We pray that you will provide us with great wisdom and insight as we discuss our plans and make decisions about the future. We open our hearts to you now and invite your Holy Spirit to be present amongst us. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
May I request Engineer Christian Vertudes to please do the roll call or acknowledge those who are present in today's bid opening.
Once again, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our opening of bids dated November 11, 2024. For this morning, we have our back chairperson, Sir Edwin G. Cagulada, present. Our regular member, Engineer Ederlinda Retalia. Our provisional member, Engineer Apolinar Elvis A. Hamero. Present. Our end user, Engineer Joselito V. Corpin Jr. We also have our back TWG members. We have Ma'am Nona C. Cho, Accountant Christine Bernadette O. Claret, Engineer Larry Nino Lapiceros. Present. We also have our head back secretariat, Engineer Evelyn V. Paderanga. With its members, we have Mr. Meldexter Yucho, Ma'am Neil Ann Venus A. Simasio, and yours truly, Engineer John Christian A. Vertudes. We have also our bidders from Chinchin Construction Corporation, Ma'am Marivic Montajes. From FNTC Construction, Sir Roselar Babia. From Vinlabs Construction, Sir G. Adasa. Also from Vinlabs Construction, we have Sir Ronaldo Ranalan, and the proprietor of General Construction, Engineer Evangeline D. Oliveros. I think that's all for this morning, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer John Christian Bertudis. So all the members of the back are present. So we have a quorum. I call this bid opening to order. May I request the head of the back secretariat to please discuss the eligibility results through electronic means.
Good morning, everyone. For your reference, in adherence to Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020, the BAC through the BAC Secretariat have browsed the DPWH electronic bid portals for electronic submission of bids and found out that there are no electronic bids received. So for the scheduled bid out proposed contracts for 25K0023, there were 3 participating bidders: General Construction, Shinshin Construction Corporation, and FNTC Construction. Mr. Chair, the 3 aforementioned prospective bidders passed the legal, technical, and financial requirements for eligibility. So far, for this proposed contract, there were no modification of bids and withdrawal of bids. For contract ID 25K0025, the participating bidders are Shinshin Construction Corporation, General Construction, and FNTC Construction. All passed the legal, technical, and financial requirements for eligibility. And again, there were no withdrawal of bids and bid modifications so far. For 25K0029, the participating bidders are FNTC Construction, Vinlabs Construction and Supply, and Shinshin Construction Corporation. All passed the legal, technical, and financial requirements for eligibility. And again, there are no bid withdrawals and modifications of bid. For 25K0034, there are 3 participating bidders, namely FNTC Construction, Vinlabs Construction and Supply, and General Construction. All passed the legal, technical, and financial requirements for eligibility. And so far, there were no bid withdrawals and modification of bids. That would be all for the result of electronic eligibility processing, Mr. Presiding Chair.
Thank you, Intern Evelyn Paderanga. So I request the BAC TWG to please open the bid box and facilitate the opening of the bidder's proposal. BAC TWG, please check if the bid submitted is held and marked properly.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. All bids received are properly marked and sealed.
Thank you, Ma'am Nuna. I request one of the BAC members to read and check the technical documents using the criterion discretionary pass or fail. Let us start by opening the technical proposal and followed by the financial proposal. So the first technical proposal to be opened is for project ID 25KS0023, Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building, Covered Court, Barangay, Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. Please open the technical proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation.
So good morning, everyone. For this first project technical proposal for contract ID 25K0023, Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building, Covered Court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. First bidder is Shinshin Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 4,949,988 pesos and 18 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the PLJEPS registration with validity until January 28, 2025, passed. Under Annex A, PLJEPS page 3, SEC certificate registration date is May 21, 2018, less than 50 years. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to September 3, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement, last filed April 13, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to September 29, 2025, passed. Also present is the hard copy of the SEC certificate, Mayor's permit, tax clearance, and the pickup license. The next document present is the statement of all ongoing project, government, and private construction contracts, including contracts newly awarded but not yet started, is present and signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT, supported by the notice of award of the listed projects. Next document present is the statement of single largest completed contract, is present and signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT, supported by certificate of acceptance. Next document present is the annual income tax return, is present and duly stamped received by the BIR, including its proof of payment for the tax. Audited financial statement, photocopies also present, duly stamped received by the BIR. Next document present is the NFCC computation. The total NFCC of the contractor is 615,261,262.62 pesos. Signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT. Next document present is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT and notarized by attorney Avelino P. Orsino Jr. Contractors organizational chart is also present, signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT. Qualification of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT. Key personnel's by data is also present. Professional identification card of civil engineer Cheryl Rose T is also present and expired, including its provisional project engineer's accreditation as per DO 126 series of 2024 is present. Professional identification card of civil engineer Rogelio Du is also present, photocopy and expired. Also present is the certificate of accreditation of Rogelio S. Du as Materials Engineer 2 with accreditation number 3959 is also present and expired. The certificate of completion for construction safety and health course of Sheila May BT is also present. List of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, supported by its proof of ownership, the deed of sale for heavy equipments, deed of absolute sale for heavy equipments also is present. Registry certificate of registration and official receipts of vehicles from the LTO is also present. Next document present is the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract is present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, supported by its proof of ownership, the sales invoice. Next document present is the omnibus sworn statement is present and signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT and duly notarized by attorney Avelino P. Orsino Jr. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the secretary certificate or the authority of signing official is present and signed by the corporate secretary Sheena Leslie BT and notarized by attorney Avelino P. Orsino Jr. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, Shinshin Construction Corporation technical proposal for contract ID 25K0023 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Joselito Corpin. So let us now open the technical proposal of general construction for 25KE0023.
the technical proposal of general construction for the project rehabilitation of multi-purpose building, covered court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin, with a contract ID of 25KA0023. The first document, Mr. Chair, is a certificate of PhilJEP registration, valid until April 22, 2025. List of eligibility documents, DTI certificate, valid until September 12, 2027. Mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024. Present tax clearance certificate, valid until March 26, 2025. Audited financial statement, date of filing is December 31, 2023. Next document is the PCAB license, present, valid until December 17, 2024. The photocopy of DTI permit, present. Photocopy of mayor's permit, present. The photocopy of tax clearance, present. And the annual income tax, present. The PCAB license, present, Mr. Chair. The next document is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, present and signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor. The next, with the photocopy of notice of award. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of single largest computed contract is LCC, present and signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros with a certificate of completion for the project, net income, net contract capacity, and FCC. The net working capital is 115,278,657 pesos and 50 centavos. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid of security in the form of bid securing declaration, signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor, and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. The next document is the organizational chart signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. Present. The next document is the list of construction key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract. Present. Project engineer is Roel D. Oliveros. The the professional identification card of the project engineer, present and unexpired. With the accreditation as a professional project engineer with under the Department Order number 143 series of 2024, present. The next, the photocopy of materials engineer in the name of Ana Marisi Oliveros with a certificate of completion for the basic occupational safety and health course, present. Sorry, may I repeat, Mr. Chair? The materials engineer is Ana Marie C. Oliveros, material engineer 1 with a accreditation number of 4617, and the validity is on December 21, 2025 present. And Ruel O. Lagod, the construction safety health officer with a certificate of completion 3. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of equipment owned or less and or under purchase agreement placed to the proposed contract present. And the next is the list of contractors' laboratory equipment placed to the project present. With the date of the certificate of date of sale present. And other document. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the omnibus sworn statement signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor, and notarized by Abilino P. by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. Present. All the technical proposals submitted by General Construction for the contract ID of 25K00223 present and rated passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Ederlinda Ritalia. So now let us open the technical proposal of FNTC Construction for 25 KE 0023.
For the next bidder, for the contract ID 25K0023, rehabilitation of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin, under FNTC Construction. The EBC or approved budget of the contract is 4,949,988 pesos and 18 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of LGIP registration valid until February 22, 2025. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the DTI certificate of registration. Valid until April 21, 2026. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the mayor's permit. Valid until December 31, 2024. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the tax clearance. Issued February 19, 2024. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contract awarded but not yet started. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the single statement of single largest completed contract. The next document is the financial statement. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the annual income tax return. The next document is the net financial contracting capacity, or the NFCC, in the amount of 970 million 38,163 pesos and 33 centavos. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid declaration in the form of bid securing declaration, bid security. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the pickup license. Valid until May 27, 2025. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the project organizational chart. The next document is the list of qualification of personnel to be assigned to the contract. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of equipment owned or leased or under purchase agreement leads to the proposed contract. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of laboratory equipment leads to the project. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the omnibus statement signed by Francis Newell T. Simasio and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the PE's accreditation. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of FNTC construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Hamero. Now we proceed to the second project, DPWH KE 0025, construction of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay, Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. Please open the technical proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation.
For the second project, 25K 0025, construction of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. First bidder technical proposal is Shinshin Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 9,899,996 pesos and 57 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the PLJEP's registration with validity until January 28, 2025. Passed. The Annex A, PLJEP's page 3, contractor's SEC certificate. Registration date is May 21, 2018. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to September 30, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 13, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to September 29, 2025, passed. Also present is the photocopy of the SEC certificate, mayor's permit, tax clearance, pickup license. Next document present is the statement of all ongoing government and private construction contracts. Is present and signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, supported by the notice of award of listed projects. Next document present is the statement of single largest completed contract. Is present and signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT, President, supported by certificate of acceptance. Annual income tax return is also present to list and received by the BIR. Audited financial statement is also present to list and received by the BIR. Contractor's NFCC computation is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration is present, signed by the bidder Sixto Feliciano DT, and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr., Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT. Qualification of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is present and signed by Sixto Feliciano DT. Key personnel by data is present. Professional identification card of Civil Engineer Cyril Rosti, photocopy is present and expired, including its provisional project engineer's accreditation as per DO 126 series of 2024 is also present. Certificate of accreditation of materials engineer Rogelio Esdo is also present and expired, including its professional identification card of Rogelio Esdo, civil engineer, is also present and expired. Certificate of completion for construction safety and health training course for safety officers is also present. Abshilami BT. List of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, supported by its proof of ownership, deed of sale for vehicles and heavy equipments is present. Official receipts and certificate of registration of vehicles from the LTO is also present. The list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, supported by sales invoice as proof of ownership. Next document present is the omnibus sworn statement. Is present and signed by the President Sixto Feliciano DT and notarized by Attorney Abelino Piercino Jr., Notary Public. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the authority of signing official is present and signed by the Corporate Secretary Sheena Leslie BT and notarized by Attorney Abelino Piercino Jr., Notary Public. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, Shinshin Construction Corporation technical proposal for contract ID 25 KE 0025 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Silto Corpin. Please open the technical proposal of general construction for 25 KE 0025.
The technical proposal of general construction for the construction of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. With the contract ID of 25 KA 0025. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of failed JIP registration valid and from until April 22, 2025%. List of eligibility documents, DTI certificate valid until September 12, 2027. Mayor's permit valid until January 23, the December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until March 26, 2025. Audited financial statement date of filing December 31, 2023. Pickup license expired valid until December 17, 2024. The photocopy of DTI certificate, mayor's permit, Mr. Chair, present. The DTI permit present. A photocopy of tax clearance present. Tax, annual income tax present. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the PICA license present. The next document is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor. The next document, Mr. With a notice of award, present a photocopy of notice of award. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of single largest completed contract signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor, present the certificate supported with certificate of completion. The net financial contract capacity NFCC is 115,278,657 pesos and 50 centavos percent. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration present signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor, and notarized by Attorney Abilino Orsino Jr. present. The next document is the organizational chart signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. The next document is the list of construction key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract signed by the proprietor. Ruel Oliveros is the project manager. Present. Biberlin B. Sabal, professional identification card, unexpired, and provisional project engineer under DO 143 series of 2024 present. Materials engineer, Mr. Chair, is Ana Marie C. Oliveros. The professional identification card is unexpired with the certificate of completion and a certificate of accreditation number 4617, valid until December 21, 2025. Safety officer is Ronil O. Lagod. With a certificate of completion as a for construction safety and health training present. And the next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of equipment owned or less and or under purchase agreement placed to the proposed contract present, supported with the required document, Mr. Chair. The next is the list of contractors' laboratory equipment placed to the project, signed by the proprietor, Evangeline D. Oliveros, supported with the required documents. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the omnibus short statement signed by the proprietor, Evangeline D. Oliveros, notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. All the technical documents submitted by General Construction present and rated pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Edelina Ritalia. So let us now open the technical proposal of FNTC Construction for 25 KE 0025.
For the next bidder, FNTC Construction, with the contract ID at 25 key 0025, construction of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. The EBC again is 9,899,996 pesos and 57 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the PLJIP registration, valid until February 22, 2025. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of business registration in the name of Francis Noel Tadlas Simasio. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the tax clearance. Issued February 19, 2024. The next document is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts not awarded but not yet started. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Ongoing, then statement of single largest completed contracts or the SLCC. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the financial statement. The next document is the annual income tax return. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the net financial contracting capacity or NFCC in the amount of 970,038,163 pesos and 33 centavos. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid securing declaration in the form of bid securing declaration, the bid security. The next document is the contractor's pickup license. Valid until May 27, 2025. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the project organizational chart. The project operator, Francis Noel T. Simasio. The project engineer of Mark Lowell B. Almeida. The material engineer one also is the same Mark Lowell B. Almeida. Accreditation number 6818. The PRC license unexpired, Mr. Chair. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of equipment owned or leased under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed contract. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of laboratory equipment pledged to the project. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the omnibus statement signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. Based on the document presented, Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of FNTC construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Elvis Samero. So now let us proceed to the next project, the third project, 25 KE 029. Construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin. Let us open the technical proposal of FNTC construction.
For the third project, the first bidder is FNTC Construction for contract ID 25K 0029. Construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin. And the ABC for the project is 4,949,971 pesos and 5 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the PhilJEPS registration with validity until February 22, 2025, passed. Their Annex A, PhilJEPS, page 3, DTI certificate up to April 21, 2026, passed. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to February 19, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 24, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to May 27, 2025 passed. Also present is the photocopy of the DTI, MERS permit, tax clearance. Next document present is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. And signed by the bidder Francis Noel T. Simasio. Statement of single largest completed contract is also present. Signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, proprietor. Audited financial statement is also present. Duly stamp received by the BIR. The annual income tax return is also present, including its proof of payment. Duly stamp received by the BIR. Next document present is the NFCC computation, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio and notarized by Attorney Abilino Piercino Jr., Notary Public. Contractor's pickup photocopy is also present. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. List of qualification of personnel to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. A personnel by data is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. Operational identification card of Civil Engineer Mark Luel Almeida is also present, unexpired. Also present is the accreditation of Mark Luel Almeida as Provisional Project Engineer as per DO 127 series of 2024, including its report of rating. Also present is the certificate of accreditation for Mark Luel B. Almeida as Materials Engineer 1 with accreditation number of 6818. It's present and expired. Certificate of completion for construction occupational safety and health training of Francis Noel T. Simasio is also present. The list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement pledged the proposed contract is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, proprietor, supported by deed of absolute sale for heavy equipments and vehicles. Certificate of registration and official receipts is also present as proof of ownership. Next document present is a list of laboratory equipment unit pledged to the proposed project is present and signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, proprietor, supported by official receipt of the laboratory apparatus as proof of ownership. Affidavit of ownership for minor tools is also present. Next document is the omnibus sworn statement is present and signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, FNTC Construction Technical Proposal for Contract ID 25K0029 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Ano man? Live na.
Live na to?
Oh.
Wala nga.
Pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Russell Corpin. Please open the technical proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation.
The technical proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation for the project construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin, with a contract ID of 25K0029. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of LGIP registration, valid until January 28, 2025, present. We list of eligibility documents, 6 certificate registered from May 21, 2018. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until September 3, 2025. Audited financial statement, date of filing April 13, 2024. Pickup license valid until September 29, 2025. Mr. Chair, present the photocopy of certificate of filing, present. Mayor's permit, present, photocopy. The tax clearance, present. And a pickup license, present. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of all ongoing project, government and private construction contracts signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, President. The next document is the statement of all ongoing project, government and private construction contracts signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, supported with the photocopy of notice of award. Latest income tax return, present. The audited financial statement, present. The next is the next document, Mr. Chair, is the financial documents for eligibility check. Need financial certificate in FCC with the total amount of 615,261,262 pesos and 62 centavos. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, the President, and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr., present. The next is the contractors organizational chart, present, signed by the President. The next document is the qualification of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract. The professional identification card of Cheryl Rose T. present with a professional project engineer under the Department Order Number 126, Series of 2024, present the materials engineer in the name of Rogelio is due with a do with a certificate of accreditation number 3959, valid until January 27, 2025, present certificate of completion construction safety and health course by Shirela May BT, present the next document is the list of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract signed by 6-2 Feliciano DT, the president, supported by the required document, Mr. Chair. And the next document is the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certificate of availability, present signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, the president. The next document is the omnibus sworn statement signed by Feliciano DT, the president, and notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr., present. And the last document is the authority of signatory signed by Shena Leslie BT, corporate secretary, present. All the technical documents submitted by Shinshin Construction Corporation for the contract ID 25K0029, present and rated pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Erlinda Retalia. Please proceed to the opening of the technical proposal of Pinlabs Construction and Supply for 25KA0029.
For the next bidder, Binlabs Construction and Supply for contract ID 25K0029, construction, completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin. Again, the ABC or the upper budget of the contract is 4,949,921 pesos and 5 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the Certificate of PLJIP registration, valid until January 21, 2025. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of single largest completed contracts or the LCC. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the contractor's license, valid until July 21, 2026. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bed security and the form of bed securing declaration. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the organizational chart. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of construction key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract. Attached, Mr. Chair, is the PRC license, Labastida Albin, valid until December 8, February 2, February 18, 2025. The attached also is the VRT license by Kalibu Chuck Yannick's Realista, valid until November 23, 2024. Attached also is the PRC license, Civil Engineer Fabi Aristol Lambatan, valid until May 4, 2026. Attached also is the Material Engineer 1 Certificate Aristotle Il Fabi. Accreditation number 2087. Attached also is a PRC license, Civil Engineer Macaranas RC Louis, Tabiliran, valid until September 30, 2025. Attached also, Mr. Chair, is the Certificate of Completion, Construction Safety and Health, RC Louis T. Macaranas. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the Net Financial Contracting Capacity, or NFCC, with the amount of 176,192,933 pesos and 39 centavos. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the Omnibus Statement, signed by Albin B. Labastida and notarized by Abelino P. Orsino Jr. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of Ben Labs Construction and Supply is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Elvis Hamero. Let us now proceed to the opening of technical proposal for 25 KE 0034, construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay, Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin. First to open is the Bin Labs Construction and Supply technical proposal.
For the last project, contract ID 25K0034, construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin. First technical proposal is from Bin Labs Construction and Supply, and the ABC for the project is 4,949,611 and 77 centavos. First document submitted by Bin Labs Construction Supply, Mr. Chair, is the PLJEPS registration with validity until January 21, 2025, passed. Their Annex A, PLJEPS page 3, DTI certificate up to February 20, 2025, passed. Nurse permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to February 2, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 12, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to July 21, 2025, passed. Also present is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, supported by the notice of award, contract of agreement, notice to proceed of the listed projects. Next document present is the statement of single largest completed contract. Is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, supported by notice of award, contract of agreement, notice to proceed, inspection report, certificate of project completion, and certificate of acceptance. Pickup license of the contractor is also present, photocopy. Next document present is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration signed by Alvin B. Labastida, proprietor, and notarized by Attorney Abelino Piercino Jr., Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida. List of contractors, key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida, proprietor. Key personnel by data is also present. Professional identification card of Civil Engineer Alvin Labastida is present and expired. Professional identification card of Civil Engineer Chuck Yannick Calibo is also present and expired. Report of rating for the accreditation of contractors project engineer is also present. Professional identification card of Civil Engineer Aristotle Pabe is present and expired, and its certificate of accreditation as Materials Engineer 1. Certificate of completion for construction, occupational safety and health of RC Luwiti Macaranas is also present. Next document is the list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement. Pledged to the proposed contract is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, supported by certificate of registration and official receipts of vehicles from the LTO, sales invoice of minor tools, next document is the list of contractors' laboratory equipment units, supported by its sales invoice. Sales invoice also of the heavy equipment is also present. Next document present is the omnibus order statement is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, notarized by Attorney Abelino Piercino Jr. NFCC computation is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida, proprietor. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, Binlabs Construction and Supply technical proposal for contract ID 25K0034 is certified as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Joselito Corpin. Please open the technical proposal for the last project, 25K0034 of FNTC Construction.
The technical proposal of FNTC Construction for the contract construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin, with a contract ID of 25KA0034. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the Certificate of PhilGIPS registration valid until February 22, 2025. Present list of eligibility documents, DTI certificate valid until April 21, 2026. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until February 19, 2025. audited financial statement, date of filing April 24, 2024, pickup license valid until May 27, 2025. A photocopy of DTI permit present, photocopy of mayor's permit present, tax clearance certificate present. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Present and signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, the proprietor. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of single largest completed contracts is LCC, present and signed by the proprietor, Francis Noel T. Simasio. The next document, Mr. Chair, is a statement, a financial statement signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, taxpayer. With a photocopy of annual income tax return. The next document is the net financial contracting capacity and FCC in the amount of 970,038,163 pesos and 33 centavos. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration signed by the proprietor Francis Noel T. Simasio and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. The photocopy of pickup license present. The next document is the project organizational chart signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, the proprietor. The next document is list and qualification of personnel to be assigned to the contract present. The project manager is Francis Noel T. Simasio, supported with the documents. Project engineer, that's a professional identification card of the project engineer, Mark Lowell Almeida, unexpired, present unexpired. Mark Ruel B. Almeida, Certificate of Accreditation as a Material Engineer 1 with an accreditation number of 6818 and expired on January 5, 2026, present. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of equipment on or lease and or under purchase agreement pledged to to the proposed contract signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, the proprietor, supported by the required documents present. Next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of laboratory equipment pledged to the project signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, the proprietor, supported with the required document present. The next document is the omnibus sworn statement signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, the proprietor, and notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. And the next document is the report of reading passed by Mark Lowell B. Almeida, with a professional accreditation of professional project engineer, and the Department Order 127 series of 2024%. All the technical proposals submitted by FMTC Construction for the contract ID 25KA0024% and rated pass. Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Edralinda Retalia. The last technical proposal to be open is from General Construction for project ID 25KA0034.
For the last bidder, General Construction, for the contract ID 25K0034, construction completion of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin. Again, the EBC or the upper budget of the contract is 4,949,611 pesos and 77 centavos. And the first document, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of budget registration valid until April 22, 2025. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the DTI permit. Expired date, September 12, 2027. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the mayor's permit. Valid until December 31, 2024. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the tax clearance, valid until March 26, 2025. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the annual income tax return. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the audited financial statement. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the pickup license, valid until December 17, 2024. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of single largest completed contract, or the LCC. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC, signed by General Construction with the amount of 115,278,657 pesos and 50 centavos. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the organizational chart. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of construction key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract. With the name Roel D. Oliveras, Project Manager. Beverly B. Sabal, Project Engineer 1. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the PRC license. Sabal Evelyn, valid until October 26, 2027. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the material engineer 2 of Ana Marisi Oliveras. And also her PRC license, Oliveros Ana Marie, valid until December 21, 2025. Attached also, Mr. Chair, is the Certificate of Completion, Basic Occupational Safety and Health Course, Ana Marie C. Oliveros. Attached also, Mr. Chair, is the Certificate of Material Engineer 1, Ana Marie C. Oliveros. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the Construction and Safety and Health Training by Ronel O. Lagud. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed project. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of contractors' laboratory equipment pledged to the contract. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the omnibus short statement signed by Evangeline Dagok Oliveros and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of general construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Apolinar Elvis Hamero. Let us now proceed to the opening of the financial proposal, and we will start with 25 KS 0023. The first financial proposal to open is from Shinshin Construction Corporation.
Proceeding with the opening of financial proposals for the first project, 25K0023, Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building Covered Court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. First financial proposal is from Shinshin Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 4,949,988 pesos and 18 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. Bid form with bid offer of 4,809,805 pesos and 37 centavos. May I repeat, Mr. Chair? 4,809,805 pesos and 37 centavos. Words and figures are the same, and the contractor offered no discount. Bid form is signed by the bidder, Sixto Feliciano DT, President. Bill of quantities is also present, signed by the President, Sixto Feliciano DT. Summary of bid prices is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT. Detailed estimates for every item is also present, duly signed by the bidder, Sixto Feliciano DT. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder, Sixto Feliciano DT. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, Shinshin Construction Corporation financial proposal for contract ID 25K0023 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Joselito Corpin. Please proceed to the opening of the financial proposal of general construction for the first project, 25K 0023.
The financial proposal of general construction for the project rehabilitation of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin, with a contract ID of 25KA0023. The approved budget for the contract EBC is 4,949,988 pesos and 18 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form with a total bid price of 4,942,570 pesos and 46 centavos. Yeah, I repeat, the total bid price is 4,942,570 pesos and 46 centavos. The word and figure, Mr. Chair, are the same. No discount offered. The next document is the bill of quantities present and signed by the proprietor, Evangeline D. Oliveros. Next is the detailed estimate signed by the proprietor, Evangeline D. Oliveros. And the last document is the cash flow by quarter signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. All the financial document, Mr. Chair, submitted by Share General Construction present and rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Ederlinda Ritalia. The last financial proposal to open is from FNTC Construction for the first project, 25K 0023.
Okay, the next financial proposal from FNTC Construction. The contract ID 25K0023, Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building Covered Court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. Again, the approved budget of the contract or the EBC is 4,949,988 pesos and 18 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is in the bid form. The total price of our bid, excluding any discount offered, is 4,942,681 and pesos and 85 centavos. Again, 4,942,681 pesos and 85 centavos. Words and figure are the same. No discount offered, Mr. Chair. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bill of quantities. Signed by Francis Noelty Simasio. The next document is the detailed estimates. Signed by FNTC Construction, bidder. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, signed by Francis Noelty Simasio, proprietor or manager. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the financial proposal of FNTC Construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Apolinar Elvis Samero. Now proceed to the opening of the financial proposal for the second project, 25K 0025, starting from Shinshin Construction Corporation.
For the second project financial proposal, first bidders financial proposal is from Shinshin Construction Corporation for contract ID 25K 0025, construction of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. And the ABC for the project is 9,899,996 pesos and 57 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 9,613,000 648 pesos and 58 centavos. I repeat, 9,613,648 pesos and 58 centavos. Words and figures are the same and the contractor offered no discount. Bid form is signed by the bidder, 6 Feliciano DT, President. Bill of quantities is also present, signed by the bidder, 6 Feliciano DT. Summary of bid prices is also present, signed by 6 Feliciano DT. Detailed estimates for every item is also present, signed by 6 Feliciano DT. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder, 6 Feliciano DT. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, Shinshin Construction Corporation financial proposal for contract ID 25K0025 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Hazelito Corpin. The next to open is the financial proposal of General Construction for project ID 25K0025.
The financial proposal of General Construction for the project construction multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin, with a contract ID of 25K0025. And the approved budget for the contract, EBC, is 9,899,996 pesos and 57 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. The total bid price is 9,889,952 pesos and 71 centavos. May I repeat? 9,889,952 pesos and 71 centavos. The words and figure, Mr. Chair, is the same. No discount offered. The next document is bill estimate, detailed estimate, present. Bill of quantities present, signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor. Next document is the detailed estimate signed by the proprietor, Evangeline D. Oliveros. And the last document is the cash flow by quarter signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor. All the financial document submitted by General Construction present and rated pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Ederly Daritalia. Now proceed to the opening of the financial proposal of FNTC Construction for 25K0025.
For the next bidder, from FNTC Construction, with a contract ID 25K0025, construction of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. Again, the approved budget of the contract is 9,899,996 pesos and 57 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is in the bid form. The total price of our bid, excluding any discount offered, is 9,891,345 pesos and 27 centavos. Again, 9,891,345 pesos and 27 centavos. Words and figure are the same. No discount offered, Mr. Chair. The next document is the bill of quantities signed by FNTC Construction. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the detailed estimates signed by FNTC Construction bidder. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed by Francis Newell T. Simasio, proprietor or manager. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the financial proposal of FNTC Construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Apolinar LB Samero. So please open the financial proposal of FNTC Construction for the third project, 25 KE 0029.
For the third project, financial proposal of the first bidder, FNTC Construction, for contract ID 25 key 0029, construction completion of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin. And the ABC for the project is 4,949,971 pesos and 5 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 4,896,903 pesos and 96 centavos. May I repeat, Mr. Chair? 4,896,903 pesos and 96 centavos. Words and figures on this are the same, and the contractor offered no discount. Bid form is signed by the bidder, Francis Noel T. Simasio. Bill of quantities is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. Detailed estimates for every item is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder, Francis Noel T. Simasio. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, FNTC Construction Financial Proposal for Contract ID 25 Key 0029 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. Please open the financial proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation for the third project, 25 KE 0029.
The financial proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation for the project construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin, with a contract ID of 25 KA 0029, with an approved budget for the contract ABC is 4,949,971 pesos and 5 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. The total bid price is 4,933,691 pesos and 12 centavos. May I repeat? 4,933,691 pesos and 12 centavos. The figure and word are the same, Mr. Chair. No discount offered. The next document is the bill of quantities present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, the president. The next document is the summary of bid price, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT, the president. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT. All the technical proposal of submitted by Shinshin Construction for the contract ID 25 KA 0029 present and rated pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Edralita Retalia. Now, please open the financial proposal of Pinlabs Construction and Supply for the third project, 25 KE 0029.
For the next bidder, from Binlabs Construction and Supply, for the contract ID 25K 0029, construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catibac, Catarman, Camiguin. The approved budget of the contract, or the EBC, is 4,949,971 pesos and 5 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. The total price of our bid in words and figure, excluding any discount, is 4,945,144 pesos and 70 centavos. Again, 4,945,104 pesos and 70 centavos. No discount offered, Mr. Chair. 104. Again, 4,945,104 pesos and 70 centavos. Words and figure are the same. No discount offered, Mr. Chair. Okay, proceed, Mr. Chair. The next document is the bill of quantities signed by Alvin B. Labastida. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the detailed quantities. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed by Alvin P. Labastida, proprietor. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the financial proposal of Bin Labs Construction and Supply is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Apolinar Elvis Amiro. And now let us proceed to the last project, 25G0034. The first financial document to open is from Bin Labs Construction and Supply.
For the last project financial proposal, first bidder's financial proposal is Bin Labs Construction and Supply for contract ID 25K0034. Construction completion of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is by the way, the ABC for the project is 4,949,611 pesos and 77 centavos. First document is the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 4,854,112 pesos and 19 centavos. May I repeat, Mr. Chair, 4,854,112 pesos and 19 centavos. Words and figures are the same, and the contractor offered no discount. Bid form is signed by the bidder, Alvin B. Labastida, proprietor. Bill of quantities is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida. Detailed estimates for every item is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder, Alvin B. Labastida. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, Bin Labs Construction and Supply financial proposal for contract ID 25K0034 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gropin. And the second to the last financial proposal to open is from FNTC Construction.
The financial proposal of FNTC Construction for the project construction completion of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin, with a contract ID of 25KA0024 and approved budget for the contract ABC is 4,949,611 pesos and 7 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. The total bid price is 4,941,762 pesos and 56 centavos. May I repeat? 4,941,762 pesos and 56 centavos. The word and figure, Mr. Chair, are the same. No offer discount. The next document is Bill of Quantities signed by FNTC Construction, the bidder. The next document is the summary of bid price signed by Francis T. Simasio, the proprietor. And next document is the detailed estimate present and signed by the proprietor. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule by Francis Noel T. Simasio, the proprietor. All the financial document submitted by FNTC Construction under contract ID 25K0034% unrated pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Edelinda Ritalia. And the last financial to open for the fourth project is from General Construction.
For the next bidder, financial proposal from General Construction with a contract ID 25K0034, construction completion of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay Catohugan, Mahinog, Camiguin. DEBC or the approved budget of the contract is 4,949,611 pesos and 77 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form in the amount of 4,939,267 pesos and 8 centavos. Again, 4,939,267 pesos and 8 centavos. Words and figure, Mr. Chair, are the same. No discount offered, Mr. Chair. So the next document, Mr. Chair, is the bill of quantities. The next document also is signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the detailed estimate. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is cash flow by quarter, signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, the proprietor. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the financial proposal of General Construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Elvis Samero. So may I request Engineer Evelyn Paderanga, the head of the Back Secretariat, to please read the summary of the financial proposal.
For the summary of the newly concluded preliminary examination of bids and whose technical and financial proposals were rated passed by the BAC. So for rehabilitation of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin, with contract ID 25K0023, with an approved budget for the contract in the amount of 4,949,988 pesos and 18 centavos. General Construction, Shinshin Construction Corporation, and FNTC Construction all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. Shinshin Construction Corporation with a bid offer of 4,809,805 pesos and 37 centavos. General Construction with a bid amount of 4,942,570 pesos and 46 centavos, while FNTC Construction with a bid tender of 4,942,681 pesos and 85 centavos. For contract ID 25K0025, construction of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Bonbon, Sagay, Camiguin. The approved budget for the contract is 9,899,996 pesos and 57 centavos. Shinshin Construction Corporation, General Construction, and FNTC Construction all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. Shinshin Construction Corporation with a bid tender of 9,613,648 pesos and 58 centavos. General Construction with a bid amount of 9,889,952 pesos and 71 centavos, while FNTC Construction with a bid amount of 9,891,345 pesos and 27 centavos. For construction, completion of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Catibac, viewing a contract ID 25KE0029 with approved budget for the contract in the amount of 4,949,971 pesos and 5 centavos. FNTC Construction, Shinshin Construction Corporation, and Vinlabs Construction and Supply all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. FNTC Construction with a bid offer of 4,896,903 pesos and 96 centavos. Shinshin Construction Corporation with a bid amount of 4,933,691 pesos and 12 centavos, while Vinlabs Construction and Supply with a bid amount of 4,945,104 pesos and 70 centavos. For contract ID 25KE0034, construction completion of multipurpose building covered court, Barangay Catohugan, with an approved budget for the contract in the amount of 4,949,611 pesos and 77 centavos. Vinlabs Construction and Supply, FNTC Construction, and General Construction all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. Vinlabs Construction and Supply with a bid tender of 4,854,112 pesos and 19 centavos. FNTC Construction with a bid offer of 4,941,762 pesos and 56 centavos, while General Construction with a bid tender of 4,939,267 pesos and 8 centavos. That would be all for the summary of the newly bid out proposed contracts, Mr. Presiding Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Evelyn Paderanga. So is there any comment from the contractors from Shinshin Construction? General Construction, FNTC Construction, and Binlabs Construction. So for the information of everybody, all bids are considered raw and subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification in accordance with the 2016 IRR of Republic Act 9184. Is there any motion from the back members for adjournment?
Mr. Chair, I move to adjourn this drafting and opening of bids.
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Since there is a motion for adjournment from Engineer Corpin and seconded by Engineer Hamero, the bid opening is adjourned. Anang